Hello there. Tonight's shave, we're going to be using my Theta Premium Boar. And the soap tonight is Castle Forbes Lime Essential Oil. This is a cream. So we're going to go ahead and move down and start the shave. I've been wanting to try this soap, this cream, for a really long time. This was a piff by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. I'm just going to take my finger and get some of the cream. But this cream has a pretty decent rep, or used to. It's not talked about a lot anymore, I don't think, but that's alright. But when I came on the forums 5 years ago, probably, it was all the rage. Everybody loved it. And look at that. And I wanted to try it. It's expensive cream. It really is. And I just couldn't afford to spend the money on it. On one kind of cream. It just wasn't. But I used to, I have a friend. I haven't seen him in quite a while, but I used to go to his house a lot, hang out at his house a lot. And he's a wet shaver, but he's not active on any of the forums. He watches my videos sometimes, but he owns his own business, and he just doesn't have time. But he wet shaves. He's got a Mercury 34C, I believe it is, a really nice Edwin Jagger Best Badger brush in horn, and the only cream he's got, the only soap he's got is this. And I was over at his house one day. Let me move up. Look at that. That's beautiful stuff. I was over at his house one day. He never mentioned that he watches me. Never mentioned that he wet shaves. Nothing at all, you know. So I'm in his house and I had to go to the bathroom. Well, there's an Edwin Jagger Best Badger brush, an Edwin Jagger, or a Mercury 34C in a nice stainless steel stand, and this, about half a container of this. So while I'm in the bathroom, you know, I've never smelled it before, and I've heard a lot about it. So I took a whiff, and I've wanted this soap ever since I did that, because it's absolutely fantastic lime scent. Oh, good Lord, that's good. Just a lovely, lovely lime scent. Then, of course, the jig was up. I do, you know, you wet shave? Yeah. And the next time I saw him, he said, what are some other good soaps and stuff like that? He's like, I know, I see on your videos you use a whole bunch of different ones. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I've watched it for a while, you know. You never know. It just never came up. I don't bring it up. Most people look at you like you got three heads if you start talking about wet shaving with a straight razor, that kind of deal. So, yeah. Oh yeah. Now this razor, that's beautiful. This is my 51, the Victor razor. You might remember this razor. It was the razor that I used to hone on an 8K and shave off an 8K. My honing on a Norton, finishing on a Norton 8K video, this was the razor that I used. Well, that shave turned out really well, but since I have other finishers beyond an 8K here, you know, I took this edge after I got done, well, just about half an hour ago. I took this edge to this little translucent Arkansas, and that's lovely. And I've got maybe 5 days worth of growth. I know I didn't give you a close-up kind of deal, but you probably could see on the video starting out. Lovely. So how's everybody's weather? You see I used my North America's Best Wet Shavers group bowl instead of my scuttle. It's probably 55 degrees right now. It was 21 it was 21 at 7 o'clock this morning when I got up. It was nice and cool last night, but it warmed up today. I think tomorrow's supposed to be right around the same. I'm not sure. Can't remember. But Mondays will be in the low 40s. And then it's supposed to drop down into the 30s, low 30s. I have a friend of mine, Joe Pierce, Emmanuel Goldstein, that's what he used to go by. He and I play around all the time about the weather because he's in Florida and he misses the snow. So he keeps saying, you know, has the snowpocalypse hit? You know, we had a couple years ago, not really 2 feet of snow or whatever it was. Everybody called it the snowpocalypse or whatever. And I keep telling you no, but you know, it's January yet. Around here, February's the month you gotta watch. February's when late January, early February is when we usually get our worst. So who knows? Hopefully not. But that's Virginia, you know. But I'm enjoying the nice weather we're having now. That's a lovely soap. It's wonderfully slick. It's got a really, really nice glide to it. Lovely. The scent, it's got good strength. It's not overpowering, but it's definitely present. You don't gotta search for it. Is it there? It's definitely there. It's a lovely scent. The razor's performing really well. Beautiful. Oh yeah, BBS. That's beautiful. This razor always gives me a good shave. If I do my part on it, this is probably the best shaving edge in my whole collection. And it's a 51 the Victor. I think I've done a little bit of research on it here and there where I could find it. It's hard to find. A lot of people don't even know. There's no information on who made it or anything like that. It was probably a hardware store blade or something like that. The box it came in said 51 the Victor on it. The coffin box. Chicago, Illinois. That's all that I know about it. But it's an absolute 6/8 square point full hollow. Just absolutely mean. Just an incredible razor. That's one of the things that I've said it before and I'll say it again. There's a lot of guys, let me rinse, cold water rinse, out there that are looking for the CV Hells Trends and the Twin Works, all kinds of, there's all kinds of vintage vintage razors that have kind of pedigrees. People will look for that name. Don't pass up something that's obscure. If it's a vintage blade, particularly if it's a hollow grind, don't pass up something that is obscure and nobody knows about. Some of them can be incredibly fantastic shavers, and you overlook them to your own detriment. That I could own that razor right there and nothing else for the rest of my life and get fantastic shaves every flipping day. So let me see what I got here to, hold on a minute. I'd like to get some Clubman line, and I will eventually, but Avon's Island Lime Aftershave, hammer down, will go really well with that. In my opinion, this is a lovely lime aftershave that's got kind of a, it's really delicate. I want to shake it a bit because it's old. It's really delicate, but it's a lovely lime aftershave. Beautiful. All right, that's been the shave. God bless you. Thank you for coming along. My friend who piffed this to me, thank you so very much. That's a fantastic cream, and the thing about it is I'll use this regular because it's a cream. And oh, by the way, it's like 6.8 ounces of cream, dude. It's almost 7 ounces of cream that you get. So that's, in my opinion, that's a really good value for the money, even though it is a bit expensive. But I'll use this because it's a cream and it'll go bad faster than a soap would if I don't. So I'll use it and won't be shy doing it. Good stuff. All right. God bless you. I'll talk to you all later.